Okay. They say the years go by faster. True to form, 2022 had gone by the fastest. Don't get me wrong, it was a good year. A great year, really. Looking back, I had to remember that we started this year in a soft lockdown, and even I had gotten COVID. As the winter moved towards spring and things started to open up, after a year with no soccer, I was able to get back into things. Slowly at first. Still felt strange. The closer we got to the new normal, the more I felt something was missing, though. It wasn't a mystery. I wasn't being creative. I found myself sitting in my chair and watching YouTube instead of making things. I wasn't making stories or pictures or videos. I still haven't put my poor Subaru back together either. I just wasn't doing anything. I felt it was a problem for me. I wanted to fix it. I hated to think that I wasn't building new things or creating. I also couldn't put my finger on exactly what it was, so I couldn't face it head on like I usually do most of my problems. Life continued, and I looked inside for answers. Or so I thought. I was just really doing retail therapy. Take a video class here, and then I could justify buying more gear. Video cameras, mirrorless bodies, better glass. I ignored my Subaru and then spent money on my Fiesta instead. Soon, I had more toys, but I still wasn't creating, and I didn't feel the fulfillment I usually did. I was a fraud. It was the strangest version of writer's block I'd ever seen. No, I'd call it creator's block. I knew what was happening, and I could watch myself doing it like a disembodied ghost, watching it play out before me. Then spring came, and the world returned to whatever you want to call the new normal. It was a strange time. Everyone was testing the waters and dancing about in the new, after COVID restrictions, world. Everything had changed, though. My family got me doing a bit more creating. My godbrother and I worked on a burlesque show, and it reminded me of what I used to be doing all the time in the 2010s. Photo shoots, not just photo shoots, but working with other people. People that were just as driven as myself to create new things. I started to learn what it was I was missing. I don't like creating in a vacuum. I do like working with others. I only started to understand how isolated I was feeling in my art. Even when I was in high school, I created art with others in classes. When I was writing books, I worked with my friends. I created an authors group. We got together all the time. We didn't just sit there and work alone. Now, understanding what I didn't before, I knew I wouldn't always be able to work with other people. But I thought maybe I could always work around other people. So I brought a camera everywhere I went. I took it to car meets, weddings I was only invited to, events that I go to, sometimes just hanging out at the bar. I'd stumbled my way into street photography, and I really didn't even know it. But doing this didn't just open up my door for photography again. I was writing more, even creating more things, making small videos, even for work, where I don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. My creativity was coming back. But there was still something I was missing. I was looking for something that defined my work as mine. Then inspiration came to me in the form of a YouTuber by the name of GX Ace. One of his videos had come over my feed, an old film camera called an X-Pan from X-Blad, a version of a Fuji camera that had come out. It's only been a few months, but my whole outlook at photography has completely changed now. I love cinema, and I never thought to combine them with photography. It just seems stupid now why I'd never thought of it before, but just looking at some of the photos in his work were so inspirational. I know the edge I want to go for. And as we stare down the barrel of 2023, I know what I'm after. What do you want to be doing? And I'm excited to chase this muse. I can't wait. I hope you'll join me. Happy New Year. It's 2023. Come be creative with me.